Hello, my name's Rachel. I'm a CBT therapist and a counsellor, and I run Karma Chameleon consultancy practice. I wanted to give you an idea of what to expect if you do contact me and you want to book an appointment. So I'm doing this video. I know how stressful it can be if you're trying to find the right therapist for you, as I've been in the other chair myself. So this is it's an opportunity for you to get to know me a little bit and to know what to expect if you do schedule an appointment. Okay, if you want to know more about the practice, or if you want to book an appointment at the end of this video, then do contact me either on the contact form on the website, or you can contact me on my email, which is rachel@karmacounsel.co.uk. And counsel is spelled Counsel. Okay. I've written some notes because otherwise I won't be able to remember everything that I want to say to you. So if you see me looking down, that's why. Okay. So the first step people usually take is to get in touch either through email or the contact form on the website, or through Psychology Today. That's another method that you can use. We can email backwards and forwards if you've got any questions that you want to ask. And when you feel comfortable that you want to book an appointment, we'll arrange a convenient time that suits you and fits what I've got available. After we've set the appointment, I'll email you some directions, and I'll also email you my therapy agreement form. That spells out things like confidentiality, about how long the sessions are, how much you pay, what to do if you need to cancel, and what happens if I'm concerned about you. All of those things are in the therapy agreement. There's also quite a lot of information on data protection, because as you're probably aware, we had some big changes in the UK about GDPR, which is the General Data Protection Regulations that have changed. Okay, so once you've got your directions, you've signed the therapy agreement, you're ready to come in for your first appointment. When you come in for your first appointment, you come round to the side door of the building and buzz the bottom buzzer. I'll buzz you in and then come up to the second floor landing where I'll meet you. It is stairs only in this building, so if you do have mobility problems, then we may need to arrange a Skype or Zoom appointment instead of face-to-face. Once you get to the top of the stairs, I'll meet you, show you into the office. There's water available, and there's a gender-inclusive toilet just outside the door of my office. It's the next room, so it's very convenient. So all the facilities are here for you. If you need to bring someone else with you, that's fine. I'm happy for people to bring other people in to support them, especially during earlier sessions if you're very anxious. Sometimes people need that reassurance of someone with them. If you want to bring them, but you want them to stay outside the room, we do have a waiting area just outside my office again. It's very comfortable, and people can make themselves comfortable while they're waiting for you, and they can't overhear what's happening in any of the rooms, so your confidentiality will stay safe. Okay. So when you come along, what we do is I'll ask you some details about what difficulties you're having and what you like to get from coming to therapy, and then we can have a discussion about what approach we could take. People don't usually really know the ins and outs of what the difference is between counselling and CBT, and I don't expect you to. So I'll explain what I could offer if I feel that I can work with you. If I don't feel that I'm the best person for you, then I'll tell you on that first session, because I don't think it's fair for people not to get the service that they require. And some people have specialisms that I don't have. I know quite a lot of therapists within this area, so I usually know the person who will be able to help you the best. It's also really important that you have a good fit with your counsellor or your therapist. So if either of us don't feel like we could work together comfortably, again, I'll bring that up, or you can bring it up, and we can look at a referral on. Okay. often happen on my part, unless it's a specialism that I'm not trained in. So once we've had that discussion, it's then time at the end of the session to decide whether you want more sessions. Some people may need to go away and have a think about it, and if so, that's fine. You can go away, think about it, and contact me, and we can book another session. Or you can say, no, that's it, and I don't want to book anymore. If you do want to book another appointment at the end of the first session, that's fine. We'll book that appointment, and we can go from there, looking at what kind of therapy you'd like. I don't expect people to book a particular amount of sessions. So I don't say you have to come for 6 sessions or anything like that. I also don't expect people to come weekly, because either it doesn't fit in with shifts, or sometimes you need the budget so you can't afford to come weekly, or for all sorts of other reasons. So if you need to come at a different frequency other than weekly, that's fine. I don't expect you to pay for your time on weeks that you can't come. The only time that might be expected is if you cancel within 24 hours, so you give me less than 24 hours notice, and then sometimes I will ask you to pay for that cancellation. Okay. I'm happy to adjust the environment if you have any sensory sensitivities. So, for instance, some people can't cope with overhead lighting. I don't have fluorescent lighting in here. It's what they call daylight lighting. So it's not as severe as the fluorescent lighting, but it is too bright for some people. So if you need any accommodations, like having the lights off, or I've got lamps in here that are a lot gentler. The environment's quite quiet anyway, so that helps if you have noise sensitivities. But I don't have any scented products in here. I don't wear perfume, so if you're very sensitive to smells, there shouldn't be anything in here that's going to set you off. Okay. If there is anything in the room that you need adjusting, then 9 times out of 10 I can make those adjustments and get them ready for you before your next session, so that you can come into an environment that's comfortable for you. Okay, let me just have a look on the other side of my page. I think I've covered everything now. So if you have any other questions, then do get in touch, and I'd love to hear from you. I'm here to help, so yeah, get in touch either through the contact form or through my email. Okay, thank you.